I still stand by my statement that a minibike is a great off-road, off-grid machine for thrashing on the trails or even riding around your land. Universal parts available everywhere you look, and of course, it's very cheap. And even though some people wouldn't even give these a second look because, of course, it's just a kid's bike, of course, Tractor Supply. It's not real enough of a bike. It's not fully fleshed out. It's not real adult-sized. And yet, it's still something that for those who are willing to give a chance can be extremely fun, able to actually get your worries out of your head, have the wind blow past your ears. For $800, you can get a frame and all the upgrades you need to be able to go 45 miles an hour on every trail you see. And you're never truly worried about getting these things stuck or the true detriment of having something go so wrong that it's irreplaceable. Because at the end of the day, you can do what I did and go against my own word and purchase a Harbor Freight Predator engine.
I put a Predator 224 on this bike. Why did I do that? Because I said that, I would use the 196cc until it's, it's trash, it's blown up, it's done. This guy is a better motor.
It's basically a Predator 212 with a stroker kit already installed from the factory. I don't plan on keeping this thing completely stock because I believe a governor removal is a necessary option for the plastic cam wheel and all that. But I will say that this is a better engine. If you look on the horsepower rating, it only claims to have 6.6 horsepower over the 212's 6.5. But of course, that's not the full story. This has more torque right out of the box, and if you can find a deal, the same price as a Predator 212 right out of the box without a discount, the stroker kit's already in there. It already has more torque out of the box at no extra work to you, so I think it's pretty justifiable, especially if you're like me and you don't really want to do everything super crazy and make it into a billet racing engine. I mean, I would do a governor removal on this engine just because the plastic cam wheel I don't want to keep in there forever, but also the fact that I think it's got a lot of potential. It's a really good platform for honestly not that much money. I still stand by my statement that a stock engine and getting the most out of that is a great way to save money on your build and also keep it reliable if you wanted to just do like a torque converter setup or something like that. That's a great way to get the most out of your engine, and if you just don't want to put that much money into your bike or keep it more stock or reliable like I mentioned, it's a great way to do that. I think a Predator 224 and a Wildcat 223 are great options if you want that stroker upgrade, if you want that more torque out of the box, which is great for being in a place like Utah, a place with steep hills and rocks and things that just take torque to get over. But of course you do have those spots where even though speed is nicer to have, I'll tell you what, the 224 being more torquey than the stock 196, considerably so, it's able to actually get the most out of that torque converter even with the stock driver pulley. But of course, you can actually get the most power out of this engine. It has more grunt, it has more torque to be able to move the torque converter faster and actually get the RPMs where they should be. So actually, with the stock tire size, I could get up to around 44 miles an hour, 45, give or take, and that's on smooth surfaces, of course. But I actually recently did the 20-inch tire upgrade that I have wanted to do for quite a while.
Yeah, I had to patch this tire. The only thing that is helping this tire hold air is slime. It's holding it, it's holding air. It was pretty impressive. I didn't think it was actually going to do as good of a job, and I am keeping the extra slime in my toolkit, but that needs to be changed. Just holding on for dear life. Look at that. These tires have definitely been a pretty nice upgrade. They're Sun Fs. I believe the model is called the A029 tires. These are 20 by 7 by 8 tires, so an inch larger in diameter than the stock 19 by 7 by 8s. If you ever put this on like a B200, just make sure that's clearance. I'm not having that scrape, although it looks like it. I moved it to where it's not scraping. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. They definitely have a nice knobby tread to them. And honestly, any of the Sun F knobbies are gonna be, you know, so much better than the stock tires that I think you can't go wrong with anything that's a nice upgrade. For those wondering, how much do these bigger tires affect the gearing? Well, I have a 9-tooth driven, and that 9-tooth is in here, whereas the stock driver sprocket would be a 10-tooth. So I think that's enough to correct for the gearing. It's fine. It still pulls no problem with the 224 on it. And I think they look really nice. I think they just kind of have that nice off-road beefy look to them. And it definitely just gives the bike a nice all-terrain look and feel to it. They are knobby tires, but they are smooth for a knobby tire. I mean, that might be partly because they're new still, but they ride better than my old tires do. They ride better. The front rides better than my V-tread. The rear rides smoother even on the road compared to my old knobby. So I'd say, yeah, they're a great upgrade for 80 bucks. I just want to make a little announcement at the end of this video that I'm not actually staying in Utah. In less than a week now, I am leaving for Flagstaff, Arizona, as I have joined the what's called the Conservation Corps. But what that basically is the extent of my knowledge, at least without doing it yet, gives me, is that I'm basically doing a lot of maintenance on anything from national parks to public land, anything like trail maintenance, invasive species stuff. You get the points. Basically, if it's where I am right now, it's kind of the general terrain that I may or may not be managing. So I'm going to be moving to Flagstaff soon. Luckily, I got all my stuff in 2 cars. My dad will be helping me move the Jeep with the RV as well. And I will say that I do have long weekends, around 6 days of weekend on this job, so I can still make videos on those weekends. The videos have been sparse simply because I've been going in between jobs right now. So was working, and now I'm not working because now I'm in between jobs going to another job. So the video time has been here nor there, but finally getting a video to you out right now. So hopefully next video will be in Arizona. Maybe I'll even make a video about going to Arizona. So that'll be pretty cool. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video.